Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome back for another amazing video. Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and also something that's for advanced traders, investors, or people who have money. Now, today's topic is about stock investments versus or crypto investments versus seed investments. Pretty much all forms of your micro investments versus seed investments. And what's the difference? So without any further ado, let's get this video started. So basically, stock investments, crypto investments, or real estate investment. Well, real estate, because you could say it's a bigger investment, but stock investments are like buying equity in a business that's established, that's functioning, that's been running, and pretty much you're buying into a well-groomed organization. And you can do this by buying at low, selling high, doing your fundamentals and technical analysis, making a decision due to what's happening in the economy, and then you buy a stock, you hold it for a few years, and then you can sell it. For example, a few years ago, when all the governments got together, Paris Agreement, blah 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 blah, I made the decision that okay, look, I know this is a good time to buy Tesla, bought it, rode the curve up, sold it, made a decent profit, alhamdulillah, came out of it, did whatever else I had to do with it. Now, and how you can get started with stocks, I made another video, I'll link it up here. It's like understand paper trading, then learning patterns, then learning fundamentals, then learning technicals, and blah 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 blah, right? And that will help you increase your potential of making the right decision, which will increase the potential of you making more money. But here, let me just put it down in steps, okay? Step number one, decide how you want to invest in the stock market. This is very important. What type of method are you doing? Are you doing trading? Are you doing swing trading? Are you doing investing? Are you going in with blue chips? Are you going in with penny stocks? These things are very important. Learn about the differences, and then make a decision on which one works for you best. Number two, you got to choose your investing account. Depending on which country you are in, and depending on where you're located, you will have availability of different investing accounts or trading accounts. There's the TFSA, there's the Roth IRA or Roth IRA, whatever it is called, and then there's the normal trading account, and there's the normal investing account, and blah blah blah. You got to make your decision in regards to which account is the account that you want to go with, and also what brokerage or what provider you want to work with. At one hand, we have someone like Wealthsimple, which is for very beginners, and they pretty much zero commission, zero cost, but you're really trading with not a fully developed platform. And then on the other hand, you have something like Interactive Brokers, where you're paying per trade or you're paying per move, but it's a very advanced trading platform. So you got to decide which one you're going for. Next thing is set your budget. Understand what works best for you. You got to ask yourself, how much money do I need to start investing in stocks? How much money should I invest in stocks? And do I have that cash to get started? And will this affect me if I lose X percentage? A lot of people want to go all in, heads in, and then they lose money and then they're all stressed out. No, you should be really looking at the situation of who you are as a person and what your risk tolerance is and how much money you can lose, right? Some people can lose 30, 40, 50% of their savings account. Some people can only afford to lose 5% of their savings account. This is on you. You have to understand this about yourself. And if you don't know this, you can go and do some surveys online to figure this out about yourself. Next thing is, how are you going to manage your portfolio, right? You've chosen your account, you've chosen which method, you've chosen how much money. How are you going to manage this? Is this going to be through an active method that you're going to do? Is it going to be a passive method? Are you going to get someone else to manage it? These things are important to ask yourself and then get involved. All right, next thing, the other second half of this video, seed investments and seed capital, or angel investing or VC investing. Now, if you don't have a lot of money, you can still be a seed investor. There's ways that people do crowdfunding, and you own a 0.001% of a private stock, not a public stock, not an IPO, a private stock. But that's a little bit different. I don't want to go into that, but I want to talk more about in regards to private investing into equities, private investing into a new startup and stuff like that. The reason why I want to talk about this is because that's where the real money is. It's very high risk. It's very high reward. Imagine the people who bought Tesla 1 or 2% at beginning time, where maybe they spent maybe $3-4 million, and right now billions of dollars. So that's where the money is really made. I mean, I remember seeing some stocks that had done, or some companies that had ended up giving a return of up to 10,000% back to their initial investors. So let's talk a little bit more about seed investments and what value can it bring. So what is a seed investment? So seed investment is pretty much you find a new startup, you like the idea, you meet the developing team, whatever it is, the CEOs, the executive team, the new team, and you say, look, you guys are raising capital, you guys are raising $100,000 on a 10% or 20%, 30%, 40%, let's say 50%, okay? So $200,000 the full evaluation. You guys are only raising $100,000. So 50% of your equity you're selling. You say, I'll buy that 50% for $100,000. So now you own 50% of this business, which you can also talk about in regards to, okay, how much rights do I have in the company? Can I do like decision making? Some people will just give you equity in the sense of dividends and like reward back when the company goes up. Or B, there's some people who want like an active investor where you're like making decisions, your equity holds some power in decision making. And so this is all that you can decide and work together once you're looking into these investments, right? Now a little bit from the other side. So if you're a startup and you're looking for seed funds, where people usually end up going is either through the banks, crowdfunding. They go to these investors meetups where they're trying to look for VCs, and they go to incubators where incubators help them find these investors. They look for government grants and different things like this. So while these guys are looking for investors, there's also investors looking for good startups, and this is where the merge happens. So the merge usually happens when these VCs or these seed investors, angel investors, subscribe or are contacted by incubators or different accelerators or startup communities, and then you pretty much end up going to these pitch competitions. You pretty much get emails. You get all these different startups that start emailing you their slide decks, the investors deck, and blah blah blah. To be part of a group or to be part of this community where you get pitched all of these businesses, you have to initially take some effort, make some initial effort to contact incubators, or B, to join some of these groups, and then you start seeing all these things that's happening, or giving your email out, or make a specific email that's just for your investments, and then start giving that email out to investors group and incubation centers and accelerators and blah 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 blah. And I mean, there's so many online. There's thousands and thousands where you can pretty much give in your email or your contact information, and then businesses will start contacting you. There's so many startups every single year. Majority to the max fail. Only a few percentage make, but that few percent that make are the ones that help you make real money. There's a saying that out of 10 seed investments that you do, 3 of them will make you some money, 7 will fail, and out of the 3 of them, 2 of them are gonna be just normal money making, and 1 of them is gonna be a big bang. And this is after you've done all this scrutiny of asking for a slide deck, asking for business plans, asking for marketing plans, asking for financial plans, asking for investors deck, doing a background check on all the the founders and blah 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 blah. And then you make it. But that one business that you make money on, you're looking at 5,000, 10,000% return on investment within a few years. This is what you got to be going for. And so if you got money, the real money to be made, and you can afford to do a high risk, high return, start looking to seed investments. Hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to learn more about seed investments, just let me know. And if you can afford it, I can even start getting you guys into some groups that I'm part of and blah blah blah. There's so much to learn. There's so much to do, and then pretty much you guys can help yourself make that mashallah money. By the way, I hope you guys like my intro and exit or whatever outro. Let me know what you guys think. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Subscribe, like, share, hit that bell icon for notifications. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content. I'll be uploading more stuff in all of these social media websites. Thanks. Take care. Salam.